Okay, so welcome back. In this one, we're going to bring in yet more percussion, and we're going to make use of this audio track here that's just sitting loose at the edge of our set. So I'm going to set this to percussion loop. If you haven't got that, obviously just create a new audio track. And if we go to our samples folder and scroll down, we're going to go to our percussion. It's this one called loop. So if we just drag that over, we can just drop it onto that percussion track. And then I'm just going to go in to our live devices and grab an auto filter just to remove some of the low end from this. So I'm going to set this. We just need to go into this loop here and make sure that it is actually looping. At the minute it's not. If we just click on the loop and then that should loop around. I'm just going to go in and grab a compressor now and do some sidechain compression on the end of this. So if we just open up the extended options, select sidechain, go to our drum rack and select our kick number 2. We can bring back the threshold in. And we can turn up the ratio quite heavily on this, and we'll just introduce a curve on the knee. And that's compressing that quite hard now, so we'll leave the volume at around 10 dB or so. That sits fine in the mix. And then if we introduce another MIDI track, I'm going to rename this one to white noise. And if we just browse to our samples folder, go down and select the white noise from our FX parts. So if we go into FX, we've got the white noise. So if we just drop this into the bottom of our MIDI track, it'll create a simpler device for that to be played in. And we're just going to do a high pass on this, just to remove some of the low end from it. And we can obviously automate this throughout the track. It creates some nice effects if you automate this sort of frequency that's coming through from that white noise. And then I'm just going to turn the spread up, just so that spreads across. And then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to draw a note at C3. So we get a constant white noise playing. And then if we go in and grab a compressor, we're going to create some sidechain compression immediately after that. So just extended options, sidechain, go down and select the drum rack and then our kick. And then we can adjust how quickly this dips and opens up using the release tool and the threshold here. So I'm going to up the ratio and increase the knee as well. And then it's going to bring the volume of this track back because it's just a bit loud. And then one final trick we can do there is just drop in a simple delay at the end. So if we go to Live Devices, go up to Simple Delay, and I'm going to turn the sync buttons off, turn the dry wet up to 100, and then turn with these channels down to 1 and then set the second one here to about 15 milliseconds. So we get this sort of sweeping sound between our left and right ear. Okay, so that is the white noise put in. In the next tutorial, we're going to have a look at bringing in our bass line, which is a really low subby bass. We'll program it in using the silent, and then afterwards, I've actually accompanied the project with the bass parts exported from silent, so you can actually import these in using Simpler for those of you that don't have a copy of silent. So I'll see you again in the next tutorial.